How could this have happened?
Should get the blood pumping. Come get it. On it.
Now that was something.
It's on.
Until the end!
I have to admire your persistence.
Something is wrong.
Reinforcements inbound. We stand with the mother.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you, there is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
service.
Lilith must really want me out of the picture.
All right. You're starting to piss me off.
Mother, protect us.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonance sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Time's up for these chumps.
We serve until the end.
You really want to keep doing that?
They are hoping to wear me down.
Support units on the move. We stand with the mother.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you, there is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
Never seen that before. About time.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Let's do it!
Keep an eye on that one.
Save this one just for you! Now they're really in trouble. not gonna be enough. I'll get to you if I can.
You're in trouble now. Support units on the move. We are immovable.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variants' gamma signatures without a baseline resonance sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck. I'm on it. Seems like it'd be cheaper just to replace you guys with robots. I bet Tony would cut Faustus a deal.
Just what I needed.
Ready up.
Never surrender.
All right. You're starting to piss me off.
More fuel for the fire.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on it.
I'm still in my prime.
What?
I am impressed. Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared.
We will not fail.
Deja vu.
I almost felt that one.
Awaiting reinforcements. Mother protect us.
The whole gang's here.
The light is on our side.
You're in trouble.
I think they can arrest you for that in New York, Blade.
Exactly what I needed.
Hydra's in control of the situation.
As long as I get to hit you back.
They got me on lock.
You're still not ready to give up?
No one will touch you.
I should be used to this by now.
Movement here.
You make that look almost too easy.
It's about time.
That's one hell of a move. Here it comes. They're mine.
The battlefield is ours.
Something's wrong.
Someone call for reinforcements? I am a wall.
They seem to be fixated on me.
You asked for it.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Take this.
Leave some for the rest of us. Hell that.
Here we go. There's no way Hydra's medical plan can cover the beating we're about to put on you.
That will not slow me down.
Hope you're ready. Reinforcements on approach.
I have felt this once before. Weak, even for Hydra.
One more. I'm not sure if it's ethical for people like us to beat up chumps like you.
are lucky to still be breathing.
Hydra, Immortalis! Finally, it's my turn. You're gonna remember me.
You're gonna need a few more. Don't blink.
Now that was something.
Watch me.
Not bad.
That's a neat trick.
Yep, that'll make him hate you.
Never surrender!
Hostile reinforcements inbound.
I may need some help here.
Playtime's over. Give the mother my regards in hell. Ought to make things interesting.
You are a force to be reckoned with.
Let's do it! It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
We've done it!
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate, full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier, that one almighty. Something, something, gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves? Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time. Let me see. How did this work again?
Hunter, you there? By the way, this is Nico. In case nobody gave you the rundown on how this park works. Blade and Captain Marvel just showed us in freaky stuff, especially Faustus, and then they left me all here all alone. You should come hang out. Thanks, Nico, but I am tired. Choose another conversation. That was quick. I'm coming.
Good.
What?
You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of One speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious.
Okay.
Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes.
Where
So,
is Charlie?
if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight
We like
Sun
the
now.
X-Men.
One of us.
We meet the X-Men. Maybe the
Nico,
Justice
I
League?
was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She...
There's that guy
Never
there.
mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
Let's meet Nico in the common room. Nico now is available for combat missions. Okay, what are we doing?
These missions can't be good for Caretaker's blood pressure. That's twice now her precious hunter has almost gotten smacked by Hydra.
Alright.
Maybe you
You're
need a
sending me
cup of
out here.
coffee or something?
Nope. I am in the common room. You guys got PlayStation?
Something tells me you don't have a favorite movie. Well, We can start you out with one of my favorites.
What's that?
It's cool.
What's
I
that?
can wait.
What are we waiting for? Man, I am so confused right now. Is there
It's
a
good
certain
to
button
punch
I'm
Hydra in the
supposed to
face, but they feel like a red herring. Okay, a black and red herring, but still.
press? Damn, I could look around and grab all kinds of stuff. The Coven of Witches from across the sea is sent for our help. I regret that I cannot do more, but Lilith and I are stretched to our limits. I have sent a moon seal to their home in Salem, but by the way of the Knights of Wungor, I have no doubt this will take care of the troubles they face.
I'm kind of getting the impression Doctor Strange is a little bit of a hoarder. I mean, just because it's magical junk doesn't mean it's not junk. You know what they call an artifact that only works in a pocket dimension once every 10,000 years? I don't know either, because I don't hoard junk.
I get it,
In
Chief.
school, they never taught us about Hydra's role in World War II. Do you think modern Hydra made sure of that?
I'm not sure. Watching, gain friendships. Watching a movie. This is nice.
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
So, I was 10 when I found out.
Was your father there for you when you found out?
Dad was evil too. Long story, lots of drama. There was a cool dinosaur. I'll fill you in later. Look,
Oh,
I'm
you're
glad
part of the
my mother's
Runaways.
gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make
Good.
that happen.
Devil Dino.
Makes me hate her even
Red
more.
Devil. The Raptor.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
A lot of us
I
do.
just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor.
Thanks.
Can we do it again?
Of course. Loved the
So,
activity.
what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I am not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the Staff of One? Or who were the
Who were
Runaways?
the Runaways? Can I ask about the
I
Runaways?
had some questions about your old team.
The Runaways? Sure thing.
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century.
What?
I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
I want to ask about the Staff of One.
Where
Where'd
are
they
your
go?
friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for
Xavier's
Gifted
School for the
Youngsters.
Gifted
Carolina
Youngsters.
left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert... She didn't make it.
So, yeah, Xavier obviously exists.
After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
Huh.
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out two very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
Cool.
What did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know,
cool.
Typical kid stuff.
As usual.
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like, you know, magic.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively.
Don't start with me. You.
Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
No, were they really that good?
I remember many sleepless nights and blood-soaked days. Always on the hunt.
I'll give you that. But there were times back then I wouldn't trade for anything. With both you and...
Agatha? Where is Agatha?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... She's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable,
immovable,
or maybe just kind to a fault.
You do not have to do this.
Thank you, but I do. I haven't spoken to anyone about what happened. And more so than anyone, you deserve to know. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked.
Yeah,
so I did
true.
What needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Doctor Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Do they? Now I'm gonna make a crossroads decision, huh? Do I agree with her or do I not? Look. I know that she can be a problem. But you can't just toss her out. Why do you keep turning on? Stop doing that. Sorry, the PS3 kept turning on for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's getting turned off now. So you
Was
simply gave
Wanda
up on
so
her.
different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Nice. Hunter can follow the path of light or dark. Due to the choices they make in the Abbey and the abilities they use in combat, but power words can be unlocked as Hunter moves down the path. Cool. Me at home by myself. So I get to be on the light or the dark. Whatever I choose, huh? Charles. Charles. I gotta explore, Charles. I tried to remind myself that 16 is a young age for such power. But I might lose my temper at times. This child, nearly grown, is rapidly progressing. Training goes well. We may have to combat Lilith in the future, but there have been many outbursts. If we cannot control these, I do worry that we may face some unfortunate collateral damage. It sounds so harsh to put these words on page, but this is the reality that I face. Agatha and I have discussed options for controlling this power, but nothing has worked out just yet. My latest attempt to forge a ward to be worn around the neck. If I succeed, it will not only help a child channel this energy, but act as a shield against detection by Lilith or her minions. Only time will tell. That was in 1570. Embers swirl on the cloudy crystal, almost too hot to touch. It glows surface like liquid fire. Gilfs of smoke was all of it vanished around the courtier of the city. That's why I explore. I guess I shall continue to follow my pooch. Hey, we can expect her to shine now. Agatha.
Agatha?
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Blood Gate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
A lot could happen, Agatha. A lot. A lot could fucking happen. What's out here? Johnny Storm. No shit. Do we get the Fantastic Four? Johnny Storm leads into the sky and blazes bright, showing an exceptional power with extreme control. This guard resembles abundance of energy as well as optimism and joy. That's Johnny Storm, alright. Did we get to see the Thing? Did we get to hear him say it's clobbering time? I want to meet the Fantastic Four. Oh, hey Charles.
You have not set anything on fire today, have you?
My baby boy. My baby boy. It's over here. Hey, it's Robbie's car. Quentin Carnival, final performance, stunts, games, rides, food, music, and fun for all. The world famous Quentin Carnival. You have collected a masterwork. In addition to the paintings already hanging on the Abbey walls, masterworks can be scattered onto sacred Abbey grounds. Masterworks can be hunted in empty frames inside the Abbey. These better be some cool art frames. If they're not like cool, detailed art pictures of heroes, I'm gonna be upset. Damn, I feel sick. I guess I shall pay my respects. Old Midnight Suns. There's mysteries! What? I need a drink, and I need to change pants.
There are cracks in this wall.
Yes, there it is. We can most definitely crack it open with somebody. Where'd Charles go? And lounge. Oh shit, dude. Lounging. I can literally just lounge if I wanted to. Dusty Barrens. There are numerous havens in this locations on the Abbey's grounds. Once 3 over days and can be used for social daytime hangout with the hero, where the friendship rewards are increased. Only once. This place is big. Cloak. Cloak pours it from his goblet into daggers, allowing this power between them to retain balance. This card represents Hardy and creating something new through combination. I want to take a look at these things real quick. Chicken mushroom. Do chickens grow in this place, dude? Well.
That
Some-
is something.
Figure of two.
Intriguing.
Good more. Our fighter off hunt.
What is
Yelena
this?
Nikovic, believed the best in many so. Good. Let me pose in front of this picture. Yes. Maybe we can figure something out. Figured it out.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate. Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
I like that Agatha's not a monster. Spooky Bear. This is the opposite of going. Spooky Bear. Oh man, I am not feeling hot. Current play level 2. Complete missions in turns is as few turns as possible without avoiding chaos.
Not what you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtor.
You mean me?
Sarah? Caretaker was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods
We have
felt
Elder
their
Gods?
descendants needed
Wait.
to earn their blessings,
Is-
which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for
Is
that purpose. Trial
Odin's
by
son?
combat,
Is Odin
with
not
no chance of
one of them?
outside interference.
And this is my challenge.
Is he not one of the Elder
Yes,
Gods?
but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Hey, Charles.
Charlie?
Hey, yo.
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful
We
companion.
talk about the old gods, and you
I
talking
think
about
even they
Odin's
tend to
son?
forget that. Good luck, dear. As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtor was sometimes called the giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
That's Queen.
You were too weak for this fight.
Get shit done. I don't know why
Your mother abandons you.
your mother abandons you.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. They cannot possibly match your strength.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
I am impressed. Leave some for the rest of us. Now that was something.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
When using the ability in combat, a green circle will forecast the hero's final location after the ability is used. You guys are restock the guy as Virgil. Beat that trial, bitch. Enter Ashtur's cavern. Yeah, it does. Oh, it's over there. Usher's gift allows magical locks and gates to be opened. Open will allow you to grant access to new areas of the Abbey and its grounds, which are locked with magical means.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Okay, so these are not the ones I was thinking of. A word of power. Words of power are magical incantations that hunters can use on Abbey grounds. Open.
She believes in our purpose.
I can just do that whenever I want. Okay.
The goddess must be busy.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it.
You think so?
It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem.
The Salem witch trials?
This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me.
We call it Caretaker.
Good night, Hunter.
I really like this whole story that's outside of the Marvel Universe, but it's also inside of the Marvel Universe with Marvel characters included. But they just take this, maybe she is a Marvel, maybe these are people that were from the Marvel comics, but to my knowledge, there never was, you know, there was Midnight. Oh! What? What? Get a mirror. Give me a mirror. Give me a mirror. Sick. I'll save those. I can really pimp out my room when I want to. Oh shit. Oh man, that collar does not look good on you. Yeah, change my outfits daily, why not? Oh, that's pretty sick. Complete the story. The hell? Lipstick.
Is this thing on?
Yes.
Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience.
New post was added to Super Link.
Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
Breaking lightning struck and killed 11 members of the same family today. Though each lived in different parts of the world, the strikes were confirmed to be simultaneous across the globe. What? 11 family members, blood relations? I just confirmed it. Obviously bad, but this isn't just more news of the weird. Isn't this just more news of the weird? There is a ritual sacrifice known as the Hendicatum, less formally as Atropos dozen, rumored to come from the Darkhold. Ah. Things always come from the Darkhold. Good things, obviously. Dark blood magic, destroying a living bloodline, ripping the family tree up its roots, so to speak. So as long as they number exactly 11 people, don't ask why the number is incomprehensible or falls under what we in the biz call malevolent math. So what does this mean beyond change your underwear? That Lilith has already begun settling scores, and so she can do so without requiring her physical presence. This place has got a certain vibe too that I'm loving.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate.
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a we in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss. Caretaker isn't big on the idea of hardwiring this place to an arc reactor. As far as I can tell, power here is distributed mostly via cobwebs and ghost farts anyway.
Ghost farts.
If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever is in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
I mean, we've worked with the enemy side before.
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside.
Oh.
His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Step up to the anvil, Hunter. It doesn't bite. You have my undivided attention. In this reality, anyway.
Cool.
I'm not expecting anything with this one. By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe...
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years.
What the hell's it doing there?
The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all...
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony...
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within. One sorcerer's trash is another's treasure. I'll let...
More games. Carol says we need to put up a game to meet this new threat. As usual, she's right, but we need to do more in combat. We need to do more down here. Safe funding AI workstation. Make better use of this cornerstone. We think magic and science is fine in theory, but in practice, well, there's work together. Telling you that maybe we wonder if we get some pretty powerful items help you in combat.
Remind me again why you... Alright, let's get started, Dr. Spooky.
I'm happy to help.
Hey, Hunter. Got a sec to spare?
I do, Robbie, I do. I do, Robbie. Oh. Hey, Robbie.
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since... ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you
The
should
spirit of vengeance, I know.
about me.
You are bonded with the spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
I just know these
You
things.
are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh, cool.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
I look forward to it.
It would be my honor to spar with a spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blake to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. This card represents deception, but also creativity and the unconscious.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training with Ghost Rider.
Spirits of vengeance train the hardest.
Every day the hunter can choose a new partner to spar with, resulting in increased friendship and unique rewards. He's pretty cool looking. Let's begin sparring.
Maybe you should be the spirit of vengeance.
Cool. So you can literally just choose to spar with people.
Peace.
Bye, Blade.
Report to the war room. We've got a mission.
Got a minute?
Yeah.
Crazy world you woke up to, Hunter. Hydra running around causing trouble. Apocalypse prophecies. The Bronx.
The Bronx.
It is indeed, Daywalker.
Daywalker.
And that op against Faustus. The way Captain Marvel just absorbed that bomb. Unbelievable, isn't it?
I mean, in fact, are you hinting at something?
That bomb was clearly meant for me. I am in her debt.
Yeah, but I don't think she sees it that way. She just saves people. Amazing. Smart, quick-witted, fearless. Hell, she even glows.
Is there anything she can't
And do
do?
you find all of your allies equally impressive?
Yes. No. Wait. What are you trying to say?
This is hard for you, isn't it? Should I spell it out for you?
You are not used to expressing feelings of affection, are you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
My apologies.
And if I did, this ain't my first rodeo, you know?
Of course it is not.
Whatever a rodeo is.
Rodeo is.
Yeah. Well, now that that's settled, maybe I should go sharpen my stakes or something.
I'm gonna learn your real name,
Maybe we
please.
should keep this chat to ourselves for now.
Not doing that. No promises.
You should be more careful.
What's up, guys?
Salutations.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city, but we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let us get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There is no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
We don't have time for this.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude
Gone.
I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
Then I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter. Good to see you, Hunter.
Have you seen...
No.
Okay, then.
All right.
Freaking jackass. Oh, I guess he goes. Yo, dudes. Yo.
Doctor, have you seen Magic recently?
I'm curious why you would be asking me that. Perhaps I'm just being sensitive, but I get the feeling she doesn't like me very much. I suspect it has something to do with losing Wanda.
No.
Sorry I can't help you more.
You would not perchance know where I can find Magic.
Sure, just look all around you. The Abbey is literally littered with magic. Can't go anywhere without tripping over some hex or curse.
Right. Thank you, Tony.
You gotta know where she is.
Nico, do you know where Magic is? We need her.
Let me guess. To open another portal? She's getting a little tired of being the only person here who can do that. Can't say I blame her.
This is serious, Nico. Where is she?
Not sure. But I know she's been looking for Wanda's grimoire, so maybe check in Wanda's room?
Thanks for your help.
Privyet, Hunter.
I need you to open another portal.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda.
Hey,
It
Quicksilver.
belongs to Wanda.
Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for, opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
That is no ordinary book. I can sense it from here.
Nothing in this place is ever ordinary. Especially this. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
Oh. Put it down.
No good ever comes from a book like that. Trust me.
Funny. You sound like Wanda. She was
Maybe I am
also
Wanda.
afraid of her power. I can almost hear her scolding me for invading her privacy. But I've done far worse than to rummage through someone else's things. Far worse. And so have you. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
And open the damn portal already.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
Rhythm Rush. Fausto cheats great. Okay, time for another drink. Tucumbo.
Well met.
Well met. Alright, maybe I'll leave my fan on just for some background noise. Hey, yeah. Jesus. Well, that's out of commission now. Slightest bump in the night and this thing just goes kaboom.
Yes, hello.
Hey.
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations.
Oh.
It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
The war table.
I know it's a lot to take in, but you'll get the hang of it. Always on the hunt, right?
Something like that. Item to the squad during a powerful boost at the start of the next mission. Let's go.
I did the math. It would actually be faster for me to fly.
So what is stopping you?
The shockwave would shatter most of the glass in my approach path.
Ah, that is not good.
Yeah, I try to be considerate.
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the gamma signatures in the area match those of Faustus's.
The smell of this meet and greet. Stabilizer, I got working at the part.
Captain Marvel was right on the...
Heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
Make way for vengeance!
That's pretty cool.
That was something. Is that all? You'd think after 80 years of failure, Hydra would throw in the towel already.
Just like old times.
Forever in service.
For Hydra!
Pathetic.
They're still not ready to give up?
You're ready now. You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus, and I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
What?
Hell that.
Prepare yourselves. An eternity of suffering awaits. Hydra!
Taking the shot!
Hardly a scratch.
They're almost here. Hold position.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure.
You got it.
Will heal you. The power of the light.
Not a problem.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
For the mother!
Try that again.
I'll handle it.
You will have to do better than that.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with Mother!
Gotta do it again.
It's about time. Didn't think I could get any stronger.
They got away.
No.
Do not worry, heroes. You will still witness the results of my work firsthand. On the field of